If you go to bed, let's say 7, right when the sun goes down, you're going to wake up. As long as you've gotten back and adjusted and you were able to sleep. It takes a while to readjust, but let's say you've readjusted, you go to bed early and you get the full sleep. You wake up in the morning, you feel fantastic. Everything's been restored, you've dreamed, you've done it all, and your body's ready to go. Now, if you do these 3 things that I recommend, which is, again, first, immediately meditate, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15, then read books on healing and health. Scripture's beautiful, but really, you want to read things about how the body works and all that. You don't want to read about diseases and all that, because all that's a myth anyway. It doesn't exist, it doesn't matter. It's just the absence of health. So you read, and why do you read then? Because 15 minutes in the morning is equal to an hour and a half at night. When you're reading at night, you got to read. What was that? Wow, what was that? You just got to reread it. Why? Because all day, your mind has been full of stuff. In the morning, it's fresh. It's you take photographs of the, and that's how I went through medical school. I went to bed at 8. I got up and I did that. So, when we go to the test at 9 a.m., I just finished studying for 4 hours, fresh, and the other guys are on their 4th cup of coffee and they're looking at notes on their hands and and stuff like that. They studied late at night, which is crazy. It's ridiculous. So your reading in the morning is very, very important. So you get up, and there's not a lot of time. So you get up, you meditate 10 minutes, 15, whatever you can, and then you read. You're reading books on healing and health, raw food. Enzymes. You're reading this kind of stuff, and then you exercise. Right? You get a sweat. You do some cardio, and then you also do a little bit of resistance, and now you've taken care of your spirit, your mind, and your body. So when you walk out the door, you've got your armor on. You're set. You walk out the door at that time, and you're driving by whatever would normally tempt you, whether it's the donut shop or a McDonald's for a McMuffin or whatever it is. You'll say, "No way, man! I feel fantastic. I was just reading about that stuff. Oh, there's no way. I feel too good." But you didn't get enough sleep, and you're on your 3rd cup of coffee, and you're kind of sleepy. You're going to look at the donut shop and say, what the hell? I'll start tomorrow. In fact, our 3 favorite words, I'll start tomorrow. That's why the most important day of a fast is the first day. Because the first day can always be, I'll start tomorrow. But when you get to day 2, you're already there, so you can't say that anymore. Yeah, you can, but. So anyway, your determination, your willpower, is alive and well if you got enough sleep. The right sleep. So now, what's very interesting too is that if you look at monasteries, whether they're Jesuit monasteries or up in the Himalayas, Buddhists, it doesn't matter where it is. Monks, people that are spiritually inclined, living spiritual lives, wake up between around 4 and 4:30. They call the holy hours of the day. So and it's a very special time, but it's only special if you had sleep. If you're getting home at 4 a.m., it's nothing special about it. Okay, but if you slept, it's a very special time. The earth's silent, everything's silent. It's a beautiful, beautiful time. It's a time for you to be with you. You need that time. You need time with you. Even if you're a person that can't be alone, you need that. You need that. And the only time you can even tolerate yourself is if you had enough sleep. Otherwise, we're pretty much intolerable.